Actually, after I told her dogs were racist, that's what she didn't think that was funny either.
Have you ever had a moment in one of those press conferences where you and somebody has gotten into it? Not like Dion and this guy, but has there been a moment where maybe they felt like you crossed a line or you felt like they crossed a line and there was, a disagreement between you guys?
I'm not, I mean, I'd have to think about it. I'm sure I've had some where there's been a back and forth and, this guy, it was a video thing, so it wasn't even in person. So yeah, I've had that on conference call with coaches where we got into it, or they stopped answering my question because I was being an ass,
What?
Hey, every now and then you gotta push them on something, well, especially when they just blatantly lie to you, or you're asking them a question they don't want to answer. So yeah, I've had it with Mack Brown, and
Bill O'Brien, I'm sure.
Coaching K-State, coach. I've had quite some of those, and in person I've had some where they want to pull you off to the side and shit. But
do they pull you like they're, hey, don't do that again to me or something like that?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Like because the Mack Brown one that I remember specifically was, they just got their ass kicked 63-14 to Oklahoma, and I wrote about it, and had some fun with it. He was pissed about what he read, and he was real pissed. So the next time I came across him was like the following Monday at a press conference in Austin, but they had a conference call first. So I was on the conference call and I asked him a couple questions and he didn't answer. I was like, that's odd. He didn't even answer my question. I guess maybe he didn't hear me. Maybe we had a disconnected phone or something. And then the press conference, and we did that. And again, he didn't answer my question when I asked him in, face to face. I was like, okay, he's doing this shit on purpose. So as soon as the press conference was over, put him over to the side and grabbed me by the elbow. I was like, hey man, don't touch
me, bro.
What do you want?
Old ass.
I literally almost said, "I'll beat your ass."
I'll beat your old ass right now, Mac.
Don't grab me like that. Don't touch me.
I'm a grown ass man.
And then he's, he got all like, man, you can't be disrespecting the University of Texas like that and saying we're as bad as Arkansas State. That's bullshit, Jerome. I was like, yeah, y'all are worse than Arkansas State because Oklahoma didn't beat them that bad as they beat your ass. He's like, well, that shit's not funny. I said, well, that's my sense of humor. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I can't imagine you backing down.
He was real. I mean, he had tears in his eyes. He was bloodshot mad at my ass over that. And what I wrote was like, it was OU had played like Arkansas State, somebody else in Texas. They beat Texas worse than they beat Arkansas State. Well, the next week they were playing K-State or something. I said, finally, OU get to play a real football team after beating up on 3 patsies, And Mack Brown, like, we're not patsies. I was like, we're no Arkansas State. I said, yeah, Arkansas State played a little closer than you did.
You're no Kennedy. I know. I Senator. I worked with Kennedy. I know. I covered Arkansas State. That's funny as shit.
He was hot.
Oh, I bet.
His wife never looked at me again after that. Never said another fucking word to me. Well, but actually, after I told her dogs were racist, that's what she didn't think that was funny either. Hey, but they had racist dogs, man.
What?
It was a fact. They had this big old steak out at their house, right? This huge, invited some people over to the mansion for steaks. Cool.
Of course.
I was flying in from out of town, so I knew I was going to be late getting there. And they're like, just come on over. Don't even worry about it. I get over to the house. I, get over to the neighborhood, gated community, black dude come out like, you sure you belong here? I'm like, well, yeah. Going to Mack's house. Okay, they call down. They say, come on down. And don't even worry about the dogs. They're cool. All right. Every time you hear that, So I come walking around the side of the house. This big ass dog came out like, oh, black man.
That's a whole different bark.
Mack's wife comes over. She's like, he never does that. He never does that. I said, black man come around the corner. What'd you expect? And she looked at me like she didn't think it was humorous at all.
That was not appropriate.
I was like, and I may have also said, well, your dog's black, you would think. Yeah, and I didn't finish that.
You may have also.
I may have said that.
I may have said.
I may have said that later. But the look on her face, she's like, you'll never come back here again.
God. Jerome.
My dogs are lovely animals. They're not racist.
These fluffy white poot.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's hilarious. Daddy's making a YouTube video.